All right, sliding into frame. So I don't know what to draw, but I do know how to fix that. Let's consult the internet. Yay, it's loading. Why are they recommending T-Move to me? Route generator? Apparently I can't spell. Alright. Oh, okay. I guess that's what I'm drawing. A scientific mouse. This will have to go in hand with the Rat Man. All right, let's draw it. All right, I got my sketchbook pulled up. Let's open to a fresh page to draw our science mouse. And where did I put it? Oh, there it is. I can never keep track of anything. And this is exciting. I have 4 pages of drawing left in this sketchbook. So, science mouse, where should we go with this? They gave me a color palette, but I'm not sure if I'm going to color it. But a scientific mouse. We could draw a couple scientific mice. That would be fun. All right, let's get into it. Okay, after some minor technical difficulties, let's get into this. So, you may notice the sound quality is different. I caved and got a mic. So, in order to use it, I have to have my phone out of its case, so in the mount, it keeps clicking the buttons. So, that is a thing that is happening. Alright, so science mouse, or science and discovery mouse. I think we should do a little guy. You know, mice can be broken down into simple shape. Simple shape. I always like to draw my little guys. We'll do 3. This guy, he's going to need a lab bench. So I'll move him over. So draw the little lab bench. Like the ones I had in high school where apparently they were the countertops were made out of asbestos. What fun was that? Do some nice little sketches. There we go. And then little test tube. Because he's doing a little science. I don't know science things. Alright, and we'll draw the little guy. He'll be standing next to the thing. And I think he'll be holding a little, like, test tube. This is funny, because I literally just a few days ago, sorry, that was a sketch of my plush. I drew oh, he got all smudged. I drew the Rat Man. So, this is funny that the universe gave me the art prompt of science. These guys are scientific, so they're not going to be crazy plump. Of course, their little tails. We'll neaten this up. This will be a little neater. Their tails are nice and thin. Actually, we should be facing forward a little bit. I don't know how to... He looks kind of like a sock puppet. See, I am not good at drawing things. I should just focus on drawing in my style and developing from there. These little mouse ears. Yeah, he should be wearing his little eyes. And of course, he's wearing his PPE. Actually, I want to change his head. Kind of have a cute little body, but his head is going to be separate. That way we can actually give him How are mice mouths? I had rats growing up, so. So, I know how rats work. But what are mice but smaller, less threatening rats? I don't think you should have detailed eyes like the Rat Man. These guys are serious. Oh, there we go. That's the face. They have big old ears, so they can hear the science. And then his little mouse arms. One will be holding up a test tube. Gotta draw his little mouse fingers. And his little mouse feet. See, I really struggle with stuff like this. Probably should have sketched more of his body. Little mouse arm on the table. Yeah, yep. The perception, or the perspective, not the perception. Sorry, I rolled a nat 1 right there. Is a little off. His foot should be flatter. It's all about learning. See, I'm really good at drawing like geometric, abstract patterns, and I want to draw more stuff. I want to branch out. So let's clean up this sketch. Give his face a little more shape. And of course, we gotta give him safety goggles. I don't really know how to draw safety goggles. See, I wear safety glasses, so I don't really know what the specific glasses or goggles would look like, because safety glasses, which my pair is very scratched. I need a new pair. Actually, yeah, his chest should be a little in the way of his arm. I guess you could say this takes a lab rat to a whole new level. I'm sorry, that was terrible. Sorry, not sorry. Can't really do hands, but we'll learn. Yeah, I mean, give him a little belly. It took a hot second, but there he is. A little lad. He needs something else. He needs one of those weird things with a really curly tube. I don't know what it's called. I pretended not to do chemistry. Sorry to all my chemistry teachers. Yeah, the weird curly tube thing. I don't know what it's called. It's for doing something. That's all I know, is for doing something. Alright, now the next mouse, I want him to be doing this discovery. So let's do a quick sketchy sketch. You know, a space discovery mouse. So we got a rough sketch of the telescope. Don't really have a reference. I know telescopes are a little more complicated looking than that, but this is just the rough sketch. And then we'll do our little guy. I'm probably going to draw this a little higher. And of course we're going to need a third leg. These things are on tripods. He's just a little guy. His little arms. His body should be forward because mice have little arms. Growing up with rats and hamsters, I was so used to like the little rodents picking up the little food to eat it. And then my parents got sick and tired of the hamsters dying every year and a half, 2 years, because I'd get really sad because of the hamster. Poor hamsters. Actually, we'll draw this a little higher because I want a third science mouse. I don't know what the third science mouse is going to be. But, yeah, my parents got sick and tired of me mourning a hamster every 2 years. So they said, you know what, Paige, you're getting something that's going to live a little longer, and I got rabbits. And being a young person who doesn't know a lot about different things, I got a rabbit and I started feeding. I gave it carrots, which is basically candy to a rabbit. We knew it was just a treat. And then the rabbit just leaned over and started chewing. And I'm like, Bun, what are you doing? Her name was Erin. She was a jerk. Really, honestly, a jerk. But I loved her. But yeah, she didn't pick it up with her front paws. And I'm like, what is going on? I had to look it up. It turns out, actually, it would be better if this guy was, yeah. Little ears go down. Actually, yeah, we'll do a flat perspective as I'm slowly getting better. And I don't have a million years to draw. And his little arms holding the telescope. Little body. I had a really talented, actually, does it need a stand? We'll draw the mouse and then I add the telescope, I guess. I had a really talented friend in high school and she was really good at drawing. And her advice to me was to draw shapes first and then add. You know what? I'm gonna do something. Move that little tripod out of the way. I probably should have done that. No, we have technology. Well, for a space geek, I really don't know what a telescope looks like. I apologize for erasing multiple times, but I am very particular with how my drawings turn out. And I had the Internet Explorer. No, I used Firefox. I lied. You'd know that from watching this video. So the telescope would actually have a thing on the end that went up like this. That would go up like this, and the little guy would be I don't know if I can draw him looking into the telescope. Or you know what? Who needs a scientifically accurate telescope? These are drawings of mice doing science. So I'm going to draw the mouse on him looking up at the sky. There's his little head, his little body. Let's do his ears. Kind of look like bunny ears, but we'll fix that. And we can do his little arms holding the telescope. Then we can hold it. Have it. An old-timey telescope. Actually, let's do, let's draw the mouse first. I am really struggling with this one, I apologize, but I want to, actually, I might, when editing this, fast forward the first two. We'll see how I feel. Alright. And a little hand. He holds the telescope. He doesn't need to be actively looking through it. I know how, you know what's weird? I needed a reference photo for a telescope, but I didn't need a reference photo for mice. Strange, Paige, you're just strange. Because apparently mice, they're just creatures. But I'm also thinking too hard. Oh, he needs little whiskers. That's what he's missing. Yeah. Mice are cute. I don't think I could own one, though. Nothing against them. But I'm debating when I get a place that's not a rental, what pet I'm going to get. I know for a fact I'm getting another lizard. You gotta add to the reptilian army. But I'm debating cat or rabbits. I could probably find a kitten and adopt a rabbit with it, but I don't know which one I want. Because if I get rabbits, they will inevitably take up an entire room in my place. They'd get their own bedroom. And I would love them dearly. I love rabbits. Cute little arm. Well, that's not really a good telescope, but, you know, I struggled with that one. Alright, I don't know what other science activity, so science stock photos. Amazing. There's just a bunch of guys in white coats giving a thumbs up. Honestly, the first drawing is exactly like these stock photos. We'll do science. Well, I guess what's a science thing to do? I am not a scientist. Seriously, I am not a scientist. Don't know what to do. Like, I was good at science class, but I'm not a scientist. These are weird science photos. I guess we should do a technology guy. Holding a... I guess we'll do a dude holding a soldering. Yeah, we'll just do a mouse doing science on a computer. Now, these mice are technologically behind because he's going to be using an old... We'll just draw a box for the computer. We'll get fun angles. And there's the tower. I would love to use my computer as a reference for this, but it is too broken. And by broken, I mean it is ridiculous. I had my friends help me build it. And my friend, when I told her my budget, she laughed. Not in a good luck finding a computer that way, as a laugh as in, that is not the budget I was expecting you to give me kind of way. I wanted a computer that could game and video render, and my computer, boy howdy, can it do both things. It can also render scans quite nicely. His little arm is going to be on the mouse. Wow, this is going so much smoother than the telescope one. You guys, I can draw a mouse on a... It's a mouse using a mouse. Getting a little perspective. I'm not really bothering much with perspective in this drawing. How did it get smudged that quickly? I'm using graphite. Well, okay then, I guess. You know what? We'll put him sitting in a little desk chair. It's not going to be an ergonomic one because those are fancy. I am an ergonomic nightmare at work. I'm pretty sure the ergo people, they sit one cube ahead of us, so they know I exist. And one ergo lady gave me an assessment, and she's like, "You are sitting completely incorrectly." And I'm like, "This is how I've always sat." And then she gave me an assessment, told me how to sit. I'm like, "No, that is not how I sit." And then we went, and then promptly after that, the office went remote. And I never saw her again. And then I got a job back in the office, and I sit near another work fit Virgo lady. She's really nice. She ordered a new part for my chair because it was broken. And she was so upset. She's like, "How long has this been broken?" I'm like, "It's been broken the entire time I've had this chair." And she's like, "You should have told me. I would have fixed it." And then she taped a piece of paper to the back of my chair. And then the next day I came in and it was fixed. I'm like, wow, are you kidding me? It was that easy to fix my little chair? See, these guys are cute, unlike the rat. Well, the rat man's cute, but he's a different kind of cute. The rat man came to me in a dream, so I was compelled to draw him. And I didn't want to pressure to draw him right. Just wanted to let the idea flow. Hence why I drew him for myself and not a video. Oh, yeah, how is this there we go. That looks right. The things have to be plugged in. I'm going for accuracy here. I'm kidding, but I tend to go overboard with the small details. I know I look at a computer all day, every day. I go to work, and no, his arm's all weird. I go to work and work on a computer all day to come home and use a computer for the rest of the night. That is my life. And I bet you guys can relate, because that is everyone's life. Yeah. The last one is kind of a cop-out, but science mice. Who knows, maybe he's using his computer to sequence a genome. Like the cool dude he is. Well, science mice. Not what I was expecting to draw, but I didn't know what to draw, so we got little mice doing science. With that all being said, hopefully the sound quality is significantly better with my new mic setup. And keep drawing.